Hi students, how are you? I hope that you're all doing good. In fourth semester in English, we have 5 units. It is Skill Pro Paper 3, Communication Soft Skills. In Communication Soft Skills, we have 5 units. The first unit, soft skills. Second unit, paragraph writing. Third unit, paraphrasing and summarizing. Fourth unit, letter writing. And fifth unit, resume and CV. Let us discuss about in soft skills, the first unit, fourth chapter, fourth lesson, emotional intelligence. For students, for organization, for every individual, it is very helpful to in their day-to-day life. Here we can see two different words. One is emotion, another one is intelligence. What is the meaning of emotion? What it says for students, for organization. Emotions are feelings. We people, we have feelings like love, surprise, happiness, sadness, sorrow, fear, worry. These are basic emotions. Emotions play a vital role in a person's life. Emotions are basically divided into two types. One is positive emotion. The other one is, second one is negative emotion. Positive emotions express the bright side, and the negative emotions reflect negative side or dark side of an individual. Positive emotions, it represents bright side. Negative emotions reflect or represents dark side or negative side of the individual. Generally, people detain two ways with their emotions, which are extremes. Some people suppress their feelings to make everyone comfortable. They always try to make others comforts. That means they have positive emotions. Whereas some people over express their feelings to make everyone get hurt. These are the negative side people or dark side people. They always focus on others. They want to hurt. They make some mischief to others or make some troubles to others. Here we can see two different personalities. One is positive and another one is negative. Let us see the following pool of emotion. You can see on screen there is a structure for you. One is positive emotion, another one is negative emotion. And this side we can see emotions list. These are all emotions. Already I mentioned that positive emotion, negative emotion. We can divide which is the positive emotion, which belongs to negative emotion. For example, if you take love, we can see the love, it's a feeling. It is one of the greatest emotion. Parental love, children love, elders love. There are so many different loves we can see. So this love is come under the positive emotion. And the second one is attachment. Children and parents and siblings and even friends, they have some attachment. Here, attachment is a positive emotion. The third one is fear. You all know that fear. We fear about darkness, we fear about heights, we fear about some unknown things. Even some people they fear about water or some sounds like that. Here, fear is a negative emotion. And the fourth one is joy or happy. And when we get good marks or good rank or achieve some goals, we feel happy. That also come under the positive attitude, positive emotion. The next one is satisfaction. Whatever we have to satisfy with that. So, satisfaction is also one of the positive emotion. It's a feeling. The next one is shame. When we do mistake, we feel shame. It is come under the negative emotion. And then let us see hope. People may say hope for the future. If you have hope, you can get a bright future. So hope come under the positive attitude. Like this, there are so many positive attitudes and negative attitudes. People sometimes have positive nature, sometimes negative nature. So we people, how to get this positive emotion or positive nature, and how to avoid the negative emotion, we can see the next one. See, nature and functions of emotions. What is the function and what is the nature of the emotion? Let us see. If you divide man's life like 4 stages: childhood, youth, and old age, and like that. If you take adolescent, it is very difficult age, like teenage, 13 to 19 years, like young people, you people, like students, they are all have this age. Adolescence is characterized by emotional instability and disturbed relations with parents and others and family members. In this age group people, they have some disturbances. They have some feelings, emotions. Sometimes they break their relationship with their parents and their siblings, their friends, because of their emotions, because of their negative emotions. They break their relationship. Adolescents face problems such as depression. This group of people, age group people, they come under they go through depression and identity crisis and want of love, loneliness, moodiness. These are the negative feelings develop in their mind in this age. So, how we get and how we overcome this type of emotions? These again reflect ambiguous social relations and vague expectations. In this age, especially youth, youngsters, they have vague expectations. So that's why they may face problems, troubles. Emotions are sudden, they evolve unintentionally. How emotions involved in our life? Let us see. Emotions are relative. If one emotion come and it connect with another emotion, love, depression, sorrow, want of love, all these like a chain link, they come one after another like this. Emotions are reactive. They happen when something happens. Already we've seen that emotions are they are sudden. We can't expect it happen. But these are happening when something happen. Emotions are misdirected. Especially young people, they are misdirected by emotions. They lose their opportunities and they lose so many things because of misdirection. They are guided by misdirections and they are need to pay proper attention. Such time they need a proper attention. Emotions are guided by feelings. They are guided by facts. Not only feelings, they are guided by facts. So, they are always, they want to show the facts. Emotions are both constructive and destructive. It is very important point. These emotions are sometimes build up our career, build up our talents, but at the same time they are destruct or they are break our life. They can make, they can break the human life. So be careful about emotions. So overcome these emotions is good for your career. Emotions are informative. They send volumes of information about you. Emotions give cautions, give information So, you people, you see what messages they are sending. Emotions are communicative, they send strong messages, they are very communicative. So, there are so many points about these feelings like emotions. Emotions are biological, they impact or being impacted by body. For example, hungry, angry, feeling body language, and they are guided by the body. And emotions are creative, they can powerful source for invention and discovery. They are very creative. And let us see effect of positive and negative emotions. It is also very important aspect in our day-to-day life. How they are affected, the positive emotions, how they impact or influenced this positive attitude or negative intelligence, emotions. If a person is emotionally satisfied, he or she will be happy. Let us see the word satisfaction. Whatever we have to satisfy with that, then our life will be happy. Without satisfaction, our life never ever be happy. So sometimes these positive emotions relationship and take decision wisely according to situation. Positive emotions lead to better mental and physical health. It is very useful like a medicine. Positive emotion is like a medicine, both physical and mental. It is very helpful too. And you can lead a better life if you have a positive emotion. Things are very happy going on very smoothly when you have positive emotion. They help to establish the healthy relationships. If you have a positive emotion, they make a good relationship with others. Positive emotions are strengthen its holder to accept. And if you have a positive emotion, you can laugh, you can enjoy, you can satisfy wholeheartedly. The reason is you have positive emotion. Let us see the impact of the influence of negative emotions. It is very easy to guess and to know they are always negative side, dark side. People have negative emotions, their relations are not good, they are not satisfied with whatever they have. Always sorrow, pain, shame, and bitterness in their mind. These are play an important role one's life. Negative emotions play an important role in the life of a person. Most of the time they are unwanted and destructive. Negative emotions They are unwanted, unnecessary, and destruct or destroy one's life. So it's not good if you develop negative emotion. It is a risk for mental and physical, and they stop creativity, and they stop progress, achievement. They stop your goals, your career. It means totally it will destroy your life. So they can stop your creativity. That's why my suggestion, you never develop negative emotions in your mind. Negative emotions generate stress. Unnecessarily, people, they are hurting themselves, stressing, over stress. It leads to mental illness, sickness, physical, both mental and physical, they destroy themselves when they have negative emotions. Most of the time, they destructive and their life. This cause, the negative emotions causes mental diseases like depression, anxiety, phobia. Phobia is nothing but fear of heights, fear of darkness. When they look animals, they fear. Unnecessary feelings, unnecessary, unwanted stress they feel. There are so many phobias in human life, you can see. So these are very unwanted things. They reduce your success, your goals, your achievements. They also lead to forgetfulness and retain power among students, especially students. If you develop negative emotions in your mind, it will reduce your career, your knowledge, your power, your strength, your knowledge, your wisdom. Everything is reduced by negative emotions. Let us see one more thing about emotional intelligence. We discuss about emotions. There are two types: positive emotion, negative emotion. What are the causes? What are the uses of positive emotions, negative emotions? There are many advantages for positive emotions. There are many disadvantages in negative emotions. Let us see what is intelligence. It is the second word in emotional intelligence. In that heading, the second part is intelligence. What is intelligence? Intelligence is using brain than feelings. Here we can understand feelings, emotions are feelings, already we know that. But intelligence is using brain. And intelligence is thinking and using faculty of reason. It needs always a reason. How, why, where. So these reasons it needs for the intelligence. to take decisions based on practicality of cause and effect in real life situations. Intelligence depends on scientific process. Intelligence is depend on scientific process. Our brain perceives, receives, retain, analysis, and reproduce. Human brain is always working. Our lifelong it is working without rest, without stop. What it is doing? It is doing perceives information. It gathers different areas. It collects the information from various sources, our brain, and receives, not only collecting the information, and it receives and retain, and then analysis and reproduce according to the need of individual. Let us see what is emotional intelligence. Already we discussed the emotions and then intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? Human intelligence has wide range of abilities. One among them is emotional intelligence. Human brain or human intelligence has wide range abilities. We people, we have lot of abilities. That abilities, among them, one of the greatest ability, emotional intelligence, is nothing but a balanced life. And the time of crisis, and the time of trouble, and what way we have to respond, that is intelligence. See, emotional intelligence means being driven by away by the intelligence rather than impulses. Emotional intelligence is identifying, understanding, choosing. What it is doing, it is identifying, and it is understanding, it is choosing. So people uses depends on various sources to get emotional intelligence, decisions, like that. According to Oxford Dictionary of Psychology, the definition emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to monitor one own and other people emotions. It helps to discriminate between different emotions and label the appropriately, and to use emotional information in thinking. Emotional intelligence is the capacity underlying emotions, sensitivity, awareness, and management. Let us see importance of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence plays a vital role in one's life, especially educational scenario and job market. It is very useful, especially students' life. The following are the advantages of emotional intelligence. There is so many advantages and disadvantages, but here, what are the advantages of Emotional intelligence. The emotional intelligence, the widest range of acceptance by the people. Many people they accept emotions or emotional intelligence. Better performance in employment. If you have emotional balance, balance is nothing but here intelligence. Better performance in employment. Healthy and effective interpersonal relationships. Error rate in day to day life. If you have emotional intelligence, error rate also reduce day to day life. If you do some 100 errors today, if you have developed emotional intelligence, slowly it reduce 80, 60, 40 like that. It is one of the greatest advantages if you have emotional intelligence. And it gives you physical and mental health. Emotional intelligence gives you physical and mental health and self motivated and self result oriented life. How to enhance emotional intelligence? It is very important question in fourth semester communication soft skills. Those who are going to write exams, you have to you must read this question. It's important question. How to enhance emotional intelligence? So there are so many points. Let us see few points regarding this. Emotional intelligence is a dynamic skill. Actually, already we told that emotions are feelings. They are guided by facts. Like that, here it is a dynamic skill. It is capable of changing. If you have a emotional intelligence, and it is very ability capacity you can see, so there is a possibility of improvement it by one's own effort. The following tips will help you. There are some tips how to enhance emotional intelligence. The first tip is change your perspective. Change your perspective. The way you look at the things, you will change your moods profound. Understand those facts of life which you can't change. The second tip is how to enhance emotional intelligence is self introspection is the best way. Every student you have to self introspection is nothing but questioning yourself. Who am I? Where I am? How I am? Like that. Introspection is like testing, examine yourself. So that is also helpful to you. Enhance emotional intelligence. And the third one is recognize and channelize your emotions. Emotional intelligence enhance in your life. Recognize, channelize your emotions, and it is very helpful to you. Recognize yourself, what way you are going, do's and don'ts. It is you can recognize in your life when you have emotional intelligence. Speak and feeling free to exchange the things freely. So you can speak freely, think freely, and share your feelings to your friends and others freely when you have emotional intelligence. And let us see, emotion connect with people empathetically, resolve conflicts possibility positively, understand how to your emotions affect others. So it is very helpful to you. Understand how your emotions affect others. Sometimes you may hurt them, cause them sorrow, or you're angry, your emotion, your feelings. Sometimes they destructive the relationships. And physical exercise and outdoor play. Sound body is sound mind. If you have a sound body and is sound mind, the functionary of all the systems in body have psychomatic impact. Mind and body are inseparable. We can't separate them from mind to body. They're always doing the things, and hence it plays vital role to enhance good relationships. So let us see applying this into our life, applying the story. For emotional intelligence, there is a story for you. There was a shopkeeper and writer. In this connection, we have to see one poem. That poem name is Soap. SOAP, soap. Here, the poem Soap is written by Nizam Ezekiel. He was an Indian Jewish poet. He wrote many poems, essays, playwright, short story. He was a good writer in English, field of English. He was an Indian Jewish poet. You people, you know that Night of the Scorpion also is written by Nizam Ezekiel. Here, there is shopkeeper and customer, how they lose their balance. That means how they lose their emotions. You can see the writer, the customer, go to a shop. He asked a branded soap. The shopkeeper gave him defective soap. It's not a branded soap. And there is a argument between shopkeeper and customer, a matter of soap. So both were lose their temper, emotions, and they fight each other, shouting, fighting. There are so many hurting words each other. So, but finally, the customer, he recognized his mistakes. Meanwhile, he saying one word with the shopkeeper. Shopkeeper, what he says, it is good soap. but the customer, what you give to me, that it's not a good, it's not a branded soap. And meanwhile, he lose his temper, and he say one word, that is, are you blind? And immediately he got angry. Shopkeeper got angry. Are you saying me a blind? I will see your end. And both were cursing, and they are shouting. And nearby the people, nearby the shop, there are so many people gathered. A crowd, big crowd gathered. What is happening there? So finally, the customer say sorry to shopkeeper. He's abusing word, and he recognized his abusing word. So from this a small story or a poem, we learn we should never ever lose our temper, especially using words. That means it break our life, our relationship, destroy our life. So that's the reason customer identify his mistake, and he says sorry to the person. So here we see emotional intelligence faces the unexpected in life. Sometimes we may not expect the things going like this. Unexpected, unwanted, unnecessary things happen. Emotional intelligence search for solution then problem. If you have a emotional intelligence, you are never search for problem, you are search for solution. So that's good thing. So let us see through this lesson how to learn manage always balanced emotions. That balanced emotions lead a good life. Thank you. Thank you one and all. Watch this video. Thank you.